did his homework.
Everybody got a song to this beat.
Everybody got a song to this beat.
It's a good ass
It's
beat.
a good
Whoever
ass
the
beat.
YouTube nigga is,
Yo.
he did his work.
Bro,
Because
niggas was on
you
that
heard the Primo
beat.
Rice one?
I don't even know.
See, like, oh, man,
I don't even know that.
explain because it's all the same fucking beat.
I ain't heard no Primo Rice version of that.
Primo
My
Rice.
shit called "Let Me in the Mix" with me, OMG Beefy, and Jerry Scheinfeld.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it should be. If it's not on YouTube, it's on SoundCloud for sure. Let
Yeah,
me
'cause
in
I
the
got on-
mix.
I got both of them hoes.
That
Let's
shit
see.
crazy, bro.
What's that nigga name? Primo Rice.
Like, is somebody like a main owner of that or what?
Some YouTube nigga.
Oh, so he ain't even.
Bro, everybody found the beat off of YouTube.
So he
In the
didn't even
shake
sell
joint.
that to nobody exclusively yet.
I don't think so. Cause he
That's
own it.
crazy. Niggas got a music video to it.
A whole music video with some ass in it.
Ass. I love ass. I'm an ass man.
See, whoever YouTube beat nigga is, this shit
That's what he
slapping.
said?
That's what he said at the beginning.
Man. Oh God, it's slapping.
And my homeboy had made a song to it. That was the first time that I ever heard the beat, and he let me just put like my vocals over top of it real quick. So I was just like, fuck it, yeah, hell yeah, I want to do that. So I use that as my intro.
I ain't gonna lie, I need to hear that. Let me in the mix. I ain't heard it in so long.
Let's find that. You said let me in the mix? Boom. Yep. There it is. Jerry, all these people from Vegas? How long ago did you, 2 years ago? Okay.
This was a freestyle we did in the car and then went home and recorded it. We was off the X and like hella back.
Where'd y'all headed to?
We went to an open mic, but the vibe was off when we got in there. Oh. We went to this open mic and at Ninja Karaoke. It was the Jam actually. And we just got in there and we was off the X and we was high as fuck smoking weed. It just was like something wasn't right. We got in there and the vibe just wasn't right. We was just like, let's get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
so we dipped up out of there and went in the car and just hotboxed and freestyle. They didn't know I was recording us with my phone. I started recording us because, bro, after like 2-3 beats, niggas is bodying like 2-3 beats straight. I'm like, oh, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna record this shit. And I told him eventually, like, I was like, yo, so I've been recording us this whole time. Y'all want to stop and hear some shit? Y'all just want to keep going?
Damn, niggas was surprised, bro.
Oh God, they was.
It was like,
surprised.
yo, bro,
They
like,
said-
and after you recorded that on your phone, did y'all re-record or was this?
I actually dropped both versions. I dropped the car recordings and I dropped the remake. The actual.
actually, y'all in the
we like
booth.
copy what we did, got in the booth, and
Hold on, let me.
hey, you're not supposed. Are you supposed to hear me on this out loud?
Huh?
Are you supposed to hear me out loud on this? Cause I don't hear me.
No.
Oh, bet. Cool,
So
cool,
us
cool.
hearing ourselves out loud is our preference.
No, yeah, I just heard you, so I just wasn't sure because I can't hear
Oh.
me. So I mean, that's all good. As long as I'm getting recorded, I'm good.
Yeah, no, you good. Everything is good. It's just I'll turn them up or turn them down. You'll be able to hear yourself a little bit better or not if
Yeah, if you could turn me up a little bit just so I can hear what I sound like,
you're.
that'd be cool. Yeah. I hear me. But yeah,
So-
man.
Y'all re-recorded it. Y'all got in the studio, re-recorded it, and you say you dropped both of them. You dropped the car one and this one.
Yeah, you can go hear it. It's
Do you feel like the car one was?
It was the
Authentic
It
as
was like
fuck,
the
just-
fucking. It was everything like. It was like the ad libs we was doing. It was like.
I
we
feel like
was-
that's hard to recreate
it's-
when you're doing music.
I mean, nah, not for me, because it's like I can get right. It's like that shit is like time traveling. I'm right back in the car right now, nigga. And on these, guess what? Both of these niggas don't even fuck with me no more. Yeah, like one don't fuck with me for I wasn't down to do some shit he wanted me to do. I was like, no, nigga. So then he cut me off, got mad, whatever. Another nigga got off the drugs and got mad at me and that nigga before me and him fell out. Like, it's, said some crazy shit. Like we was trying to kill him, like in my house. Like what the fuck?
Just because he was coming down from the
He
drugs.
was all he had like a bad little binge going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we was like the only niggas still trying to rock with him. But then it was like that shit run out. That shit run out.
Yeah, man, you
know what I'm
can't
saying?
save everybody.
You can't save everybody, bro. And that's my biggest problem because I always be trying to like give motherfuckers another chance and shit. Because I just see what niggas, it's that shit when niggas get caught up in the motherfuckers' potential.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
like
my God, so much.
That's me right there. Like
I
not
mean,
anymore, not so much anymore. Because I've been by myself for a minute now, and that's kind of that's why I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm doing this shit now. Like I'm on a little run right now.
I mean, shit. The way that this shit is going, you know what I'm saying? I try to do things for people and shit. Like I knew podcasting was going to be the next big thing, right? Just because of the way the landscape is. Everything evolves, everything changes. If you look at music and stuff like that, you can't be like, cassette tapes were it. That was it. We just got to stay at cassette tapes because that was the generation, like during that generation. And then the next thing comes out, the CDs and all that other shit. You have people now who want to sit and watch you talk. Like a majority of YouTube and shit like that is podcasts or people just talking, sitting there and just talking. You got kids who watch games to just sit there and listen to their favorite people talk. You know what I mean? So I felt like
you know what it's kind of like for me. I feel like it's like that shit where like, and we miss out on like that ancestral come around the tree and let's listen to the oldest person in the village tell us about some real stuff. So now it's like that's substituted with listening to whoever you favor that talks about whatever subject you care about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly like kind of what's going on. It's like what it really is we need our elders and we need to be, well, see, it depends on your situation, but because I know I can hear people rebutting right now, but it depends on your situation. But if you got successful or like stable elders that you can look up to in your family, you need to be going to see them, pulling up on them, listening to them, asking them about stuff. What was it like when this was happening? That's what people missing out on, and it's just substituted by all of this YouTube talking.
I feel like,
you can get to whatever you want and just listen to that instead.
I feel like it's because I hear what you're saying, but I'm on board with the YouTube talk because
I'm not saying don't do the YouTube talk.
No, because it's
we all need it.
The elders and shit like that. That's cool. Speak to them. Get that knowledge. Always get that knowledge. But what I'm saying is
and that history too.
If these motherfuckers aren't willing to change with the times, I don't know what I can do because the times are changing. Nothing is staying still.
No, I'm not saying they got to change with the times or something like that. You can put them on the podcast. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I put old folks on here. I had but they changed with times. So I had one of the. Did you watch the fight last week with Tank?
Yeah, that wasn't last week.
Or a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we had a fight party at Saucy's. It was Saucy that night.
Okay, bet. So the ref, I interviewed the ref.
Oh, sick. How?
He's a family friend.
Okay, dope.
And my father-in-law linked me in with him, and he ended up coming to my old spot when I was down in the art district.
Right.
But he was willing to. He understands how boxing has changed and how it's a different form and how shit is. It comes full circle. You still have those float like a butterflies and those keeping the fundamentals, but then you got your Tank Davises.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, people underestimated that the way he won so hard. They don't understand a body blow is really like a shutdown button. Like if somebody really catch you with a shutdown with a body blow like that, clean
some blood.
It's like you can fight it all you want, but you finna take that knee at the very least.
At the very
least, because it's a system shutdown.
Yep.
Just give it a second. That shit finna 5, 4.
It's just like when you lose wind in your body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You ever had somebody knock the wind out your... My pops knocked the mother-loving wind out of me one
My mama
time.
did that shit too.
Like, because, like, like, I was with his, at the time, I was with, like, his wife's side of the family. Like, he was there, too. And it was, like, they was kind of, like, ganging up on me. And it was, like, I don't want to get in trouble for beating their ass. So, I'm a kid. I was getting so mad, I'm, like, kind of crying.
Right.
So, I'm, like, trying to just get away from the situation, walk away. And then, I think like my auntie-in-law like was blocking the door, and I was like, "Bro, get out my way!" Like, and then she was like, "Jerry, you better come get your son," type shit. And then I think he was lit. He was playing spades and shit.
Yeah.
And then he see me, and
Boy,
I'm like, yeah, he see me. I'm mad, crying and shit. He like, what the fuck? He slide over and sock me out. Like he asked me what's going on. I don't even know if he asked me what's going on, but He just socked me straight in my gut, bro. I lost my whole little stomach.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like that type shit, nigga. Like
I don't
out, like
dog.
you know what I'm saying. So I know that shit, you know. But we tough as fuck. Me and all my brothers, man. My dad made us tough, so I ain't complaining at all, man. I'm grateful for everything.
So, question: you said you had a stepmom, right?
At that time, yeah.
At that time.
Oh yeah. I mean,
have you ever had a stepfather?
yeah.
At any point in time, did this nigga ever be like, yo, you have to call me dad?
I don't know.
And do you think that's weird?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the relationship. Like if that, you know.
If the child wants to call you dad, that's
then
different.
That's fine.
But if it's
he's
mandated,
like, you gotta call me dad, like, nah, that's wrong as hell. That's weird as hell. You weird. Yeah, I don't rock with that.
Listen.
Yeah, nah.
Mom got remarried too. I wish I would call another nigga dad.
Yeah, like what? Especially at that point, like, come on, man. Nah, we ain't doing that.
I barely call my own dad.
Yeah, like, come on, dude. What you doing?
Right.
You know, no.
Yeah, I just had seen that. I seen that question floating around.
No.
Motherfuckers is really hung up on that, and it's like common sense, bro. Like,
yeah, no. Look,
you can't force them.
Yeah, no. It's got to be natural. Like, if it's like the kid even like you at all, you know what I'm saying, enough to rock with you, and then want to call you dad, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? You earn that fatherhood title.
Yep.
You earn that dadhood. That's one thing. But you trying to, like, no.
Like, my stepmom, she
That's
earned
how.
the mom title, but I called her mom for like a week, and then after that, it was
Yeah,
back to her
like,
name.
look,
I was like,
my dad got this is his second wife. He's married.
yeah.
She earned it from me.
She good people.
She good peoples. I rock with her.
Yeah.
Shout out Terry. Shout out, you know.
Yeah.
My dad. Like, but yeah. Shout out my mom too. I love you, mama. Like, I know she see this and she ain't gonna shout me out. Nigga, she be hot. Nigga, she be hot.
It always be one or the other, dog. Always be one or the other. They be
Yeah.
upset. They be like, damn, you ain't mention me, but you mentioned them.
Right, exactly. I ain't hearing it.
I remember I got my mom's name tattooed on my ribs. My dad was like, so you not gonna get my name tattooed? No, nigga. No.
Dude, no. I would get McKenzie on me, but I don't know.
So what's the name? Is that just your name?
That's my family's name. Yeah, like my name is Darius.
Darius
McKenzie.
Okay.
So
D. McKenzie.
yeah, there you go.
That's easy.
Easy.
And that's a rapper name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like, well, not even a rapper name, an artist name,
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, you make music.
Man.
So let's talk about that real quick. Your style, it's very different. I did not expect it when Saul sent it to me. I was like,
What did he send you?
He sent me the one with you and him on it.
Okay. Band's the Man.
Band's the Man.
Okay.
And then I went through on my own.
I love that song. I could just hear it in my head right now. Like, yo, that shit is fire. Shout out Sauce Dog.
So I went through everything on my own, and I was surprised.
What'd you go through though?
I just went through the top. The ones that are on Apple Music.
Okay. Cause look, I don't use Apple Music, so I don't.
What do you use? Spotify mostly, or?
Yeah, I'm a Spotify listener myself.
Okay.
So like I use
I don't
Spotify.
be trying to pay for everything, man.
I mean, I don't care. I love Spotify. I love the way it works. You know, I'm about using. I'm about being. You know, like how I can use my.
So all your music isn't on Apple Music.
Oh, my music is on everything. All my music
all
is on
of
everything. Well, all my music that is I own, that's for sale. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you can stream it, you can buy it, like whatever. That's all. That's on all like the big platforms.
Right.
But I have like remixes and mixtapes and you know shit like that. Features on other people's mixtapes and shit. You know, features on all the that type of stuff all over SoundCloud and YouTube and Dat Piff. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And then yeah. So like I got all kind of other stuff that's like, you know.
Fuck what you think about me, my nigga. Fuck
this shit right here, this one of the ones that's on Apple.
Walk in circles.
On the Wiki and Walk in Circles.
I was like, oh, this nigga on some different shit.
This shit was playing in my head last night. I was about to make it.
Do you be performing that in karaoke?
I'm so impressed important, bitch. I stay up on your mind. The homie D hit me up and said it's about damn time. I'm about to fuck the game up. Recalculate ahead of mine. It's time to bring the ass to real. Cause they be faking all the time. I'm talking change to faces. Going white boy racist. When I shoot, that's a facelift. I don't care about no cases. I put niggas in vases. Cause my niggas is tasteless. Spank you like your mammy. Cause you niggas is basic.
Because I feel like once they disbanded, everything changed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you stopped getting all the hard and you know what I mean. It wasn't as I don't want to call it grunge, but it was like it was some. They had some shit, and I feel like that right there. That's like the resurgence of that shit. You know what I mean? The anarchy stage.
Yeah, no, that was like that was a remix right there. I was like, man, the dude that was originally on that track did some more weirdo shit. So I was like, all right, bet, check this out. Because I put out the single like that.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, check this out. I'm going to just take his ass off of the track. And I'm going to keep the single out because it's already out. You know, I don't take down music. So I was like, I'm going to just take him off the track because that track was supposed to be on the album. So I was like, all right, bet, I'm going to just take his ass off the track. I'm going to do a verse on his where he was. And I'm going to put King Mac where I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what that was. Right there, what you was just playing. That was the remix of that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you interested in, doing this style of music?
I mean, that's just how this is my aura right here. Like this is how I feel. Like this shit that like gets me like that should get me going type shit. Like this is shit that like it feel good to me. You know what I'm saying? It's called Drudge. That's what I call it too.
Drudge.
Yeah, Drudge. It's like this is a subcategory of hip hop. Mixed with like this is new funk, right? It's like it's really it's spelled PHONK. It's like they take Memphis like hella 808 and like that kind of like Memphis sound, like 3-6 Mafia sound. Like they love to put like the samples of it in the back and then like kind of like turn it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that, and then it's like scream rap and like trap metal, which is like people usually refer to that as like XXX Tentacion, like 6ix9ine and shit.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like a blend of those three. Like that's Drudge.
Okay.
And that's like as far as the Sonics go.
Do you feel like you like one of the ones that's actually doing that like out of Vegas? Because is there a lot of Drudge rappers
Well,
or artists?
I mean, that's like my personal branding of it. You know what I'm saying?
But have you seen anybody doing that style like how you do it?
There's a bunch of trap, metal, funk, and screen rap artists in town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there's like I'm gonna name a few. There's Lil Titan, there's Oni Inc, there's Killfish, there's Bradley, there's
You ever heard of Killer Mantis?
Nah.
They make beats
There's
on SoundCloud.
Vicious Vampira.
Vicious Vampire?
Vicious Vampira.
Vampira?
Yeah. There's like man, there's some that was in town but they just moved out. My boy Lord Harry, man, that's my dog. He got I like they got flows, bro. Like these dudes like they all I ain't gonna lie, they all white, I think. Everybody just named is white. 7-7 Fury black. But yeah, they all local. And that's like the only ones who do that kind of sound that I hear. Like I don't really hear too many other like maybe like a little bit. I think Jerry Seinfeld was like really kind of like doing something like that. I just don't think that was his intention, but it was just like his energy. Shout out, bro. I hope he's doing good.
Well, let me show you some of these beats that I was talking about with the Killer Mantis nigga.
Killer Mantis like local?
Yeah, it's just one dude.
Was he like is it reachable or what?
Yeah. He on SoundCloud.
Payback with the shade. Brand new CTS, all red like the braid. Y'all just start slime, we was slime back in the day. 21 gang, wood grain on the cake. Big slaughter, nigga, big dagger in my face. Ski mask, fuck a camera, cut them down on tape. Breaking news, Fox 5, pussy, we don't play straight. I call my Hellcat OVO because it keep a Drake back. Red dot, headshot, pussy DOA.
That's how they do shit.
I own me a couple establishments, I ain't worried about your babies. Y'all run around here gossiping, I'm trying to make me some more millions. Round with a stick in a hot box, I ain't never
like Big B was doing some shit like this, like when he was still like going. I don't think he's like really still active, but when he was rapping, he was doing some shit just like that. Like that was like Big Beezy more than anybody else I know locally. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right there, that shit. I like that beat. That shit was hit.
That shit
Nah,
cold.
fuck,
That
I
shit
get on that shit. If I, you know what I'm saying, that shit hard.
Bro,
I fuck with it.
he got a bunch of them shits, man. He just be doing them and just putting them on SoundCloud, man. Just whoever finds them, finds them.
Hit him up.
For sure. Killer
Some
Mantis.
funds, man, yeah.
But so what have you been? How have you felt success in Vegas? You know what I'm saying. I know you said that you be performing at Ninja Karaoke, the Jam and stuff like that.
I feel like the most success we've had is doing the home shows.
Okay.
Like I was already like I was on this wave. Like I was trying to I was on this energy of like I got a house, right? So I was like, man, I'm gonna turn my backyard into like a, cause I live alone now and shit. So I was like, man, I'm gonna turn my house into like, what the fuck I wanted to be and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna make a stage in my backyard, and then I had made like a little video of it, and I put it up on my gram, and then like a couple of my my friends was on the comments like, oh, this is like some Lil Russell shit, and I'm like, who the hell is that? So then I put I clicked his at and like was like, hey, like I just like been following bro since like, bro is hard. So we did a home show at Boom Biggie house for the fight night. You know what I'm saying? And it was like some people showed up. We made an event and shit. It was like some random people showed up just to watch the fight. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But then they stayed to watch the show after, And we like got like tarp, fake grass and shit in the backyard, like a stage, like a whole like setup, and just did our thing, killed it. And then after that, I was just like kind of sold on like, you know what? That's like success, cause like we collected and all that. We did it ourselves. Like that feels good. Like, I've performed at all kind of places in town. That shit cool, but it's like, it's hard to get. I feel like I ain't gonna say it's hard to get, but it's like it's not that often that you get locals that come to your shows, or like people that come to your shows as much as like as much as I would like when I come to like a venue. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to come to the venue and I'm trying to like get numbers I need sales at the bar. I need I need tickets at the door. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need like records of like being able to make a certain amount to able to bag even bigger venues. You know what I'm saying? Doing it independently. So it's like when the quota ain't getting hit, it's just like but it feels so much better when you can do it at your own spot, and it's like people showing up hella deep for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's popping.
The obvious reasons, man. The music's good. That's what they came here for. They came to fuck with the sounds, bro.
Hey.
Like you wouldn't be having an audience, you wouldn't be having a fan base if you didn't have, you know what I'm saying, what they wanted to hear. So I want you to keep doing your shit, man. You got anything coming in the works, bro? Like what is getting worked on right now at this moment?
At this moment, I'm working on like a few different things, but the one I'll talk about today that's coming that's like the very next thing is called D-Day, and it's like mostly dirge, like pretty much the whole thing is like on some dirge shit, like really like that when you play, but like even more so. So I'm coming with that, and then I got like I should have been dropped a couple singles, but it's just like I like to have the whole thing complete before I drop any singles and stuff. So that's kind of what's like I kind of pushed it back. Like I should have started dropping these singles in like April, but I just don't like to rush nothing. I won't do it.
You gotta have patience in the process. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Everything falls into place when it needs to fall into place. I'm a big proponent on not rushing the things, because when you rush the shit, it doesn't ever end out the way you wanted it to be.
Yeah. So, then I got another thing coming after that called Vibrate Higher, which is gonna be like some more
lo-fi shit.
Some not lo-fi exactly, but just some more vibrant vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So is it gonna be on some like, it's not lo-fi shit, right?
Maybe not exactly. Like it might have some beats that like I still don't exactly know what lo-fi is. Like like when I hear I like when I follow when I go to YouTube and I'll click lo-fi, and it's like that one live stream that's always going with the cat. and shit. Like you just sitting on the table on the desk, and the person just
Right here?
writing. That one, yeah, exactly. That one. No, the one with the green sweater. That one right there. Like if this is lo-fi, no, I don't got no beats like that's just, like that's this.
Is it the same one this whole time?
It's not. It's gonna.
Oh, it switches.
It switches. Yeah, no, it changes. Like it's like this shit is like live. It just don't stop, and I feel like this shit been going forever.
Damn.
Like it just has never stopped. I've never seen this shit stop.
Every time you
I
just
look it up, it's always going. Like I've never seen it not on.
Right.
So like, and I'll be rapping to that shit. Like I'll be like, man, what? Like, but it's not like something like
yeah.
Some of it just get too like out of like I don't know where y'all going. Like it's like y'all so far out into the low. Y'all so low-fied out. It's like I can't get with it. I can't.
Like how do I even hop on the beat?
Huh?
How do I even hop on there?
Yeah, like it's just it's not even that. I can hop on it. It's just like I don't feel nothing. Like
yeah,
it's like the feeling is just getting sucked out. The low fire you get, like that's how I be feeling. Like sometimes they just or it's like there's just like a lack of soul in the beat or something. Maybe that's what I feel like I'm saying.
Yeah,
it sounds like I'm saying like there's just like a lack of soul in the beat. It's just like the beat just beats, loose beats.
Just it's. I mean, it's best. I don't know even what the fuck to call that shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, nah, that shit. I don't got no lo-fi beats coming.
Yeah.
Not really. I got some like hip hop for sure. Like some party shit. Like, I got some shit with Icy Jones, Boom Biggie, Saucy Downs, Lil Fool on the Run. Oh, that's on that. That's on Vibrate Higher. Who else on Vibrate Higher? I'm trying to think. I don't know. On Drudge, on D Day, I got like Lord Heretic on there, Oni on there. Hitman B's got a beat on there. I try to get him to make me some like dirt shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to try to get him out of like
out of his element.
Yeah, exactly what he normally do, and bring him over here. Just because I want to represent Vegas.
Yeah, I feel that.
Aquarius too. Shout out, bro. Oh yeah, that remind me, bro. I brought you some.
Oh, gifts?
Yeah, man. Every time I got to, bro. Here, you can unwrap that and shit. But yeah, I try to bring every like I just it became like a thing. It just happened naturally, so I'm just trying to keep it up now.
Stones.
Yeah, I try to bring all of my interviewers some amethyst, man.
Amethyst.
That's what that is right there. I'm the amethyst man.
Bro, did you watch Steven Universe?
Steven Universe? No.
Yeah, that is where I learned about rocks and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Amethyst, granite, fucking all of that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is like, I don't know. It's just I've been tapping into it a lot.
Yeah,
more.
that's good. Yeah,
you know?
take your time, but yeah, it's cool.
Tapping into it.
Yeah, man. That shit just is it's good. It's good to keep your energy like not messed with. It keeps you like keeps you in control of what's going like your little force field, your little bubble.
Facts.
Your emotions. Keep
Facts.
it stable. How you want to feel is how you gonna feel.
See, you got that big ass rock on your neck.
Yeah, man. I got some cold shit coming.
You know what I mean? So you make that?
No, I design them, but I send them to my guy Turk. Like he already got the original design, so I just design off of what he makes. Like I've seen what he made, and I was like, all right, bet I want some shit like this.
Yeah,
I drew it, sent it. Like he got is he making this heart necklace for me right now? It's gonna be like he making me like 2 more chokers, one out of pyrite. Which is good for EMF protection, like 5G radiation, and just protection for that type of shit. Maybe keep the cancer away, and it look fly to me. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, so that's gonna be like the middle choker, and then I got like the one that's gonna sit on the top right here. It's like a heart, and that's gonna be all amethyst too. And I can't wait to get these shits. He sent me videos. I seen him like, man, he does crazy work. His name is you can find him on Instagram at carbonated_333, and Turk. That's my man Turk. Short for Turk. That's short for turquoise. I think that's his favorite stone.
Dog, mine too. I'm a Dolphins fan.
Okay,
I was born in December.
I see that.
That's my birthstone color.
Okay, bet. Yeah. See, that might be his. I'm not sure, but yeah, it might be his. But yeah, when you go see his page, you'll see what I'm talking about with the 3 stack. Like it ain't gonna look crazy. Like he got it popping with the wrist too. He got like a single bead. Yeah. One, then a double bead one with like a big ass rock, or like a big ass whatever, and then like another single bead. So he call them the supersets. And I feel like that's like the fly shit I've seen because it's good for your energy protection And like, and it looked fly as shit. It looked like a Kuma or something. It looked tribal, like it was fly. So I'm working up to get like bro with that shit. I'm not really into the diamond chains, man. I feel like that's saturated.
Yeah.
It's like everybody and their mama do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care to know if any of that is real. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Honestly, I don't even ask. Like I wouldn't even ask. Like I don't even care if it's real or
What
not.
it took to get those diamonds,
Yeah,
man.
like
You know what I mean, I don't fuck with it.
I don't know nothing about that, man. That's just not something that tickle my fancy, really. You know, it's not to say I ain't got the money to get that type of shit. It just don't seem like, I feel like if I got that shit, like I'd be looking dumb. Like honestly, if I did it, you know, people who know me and like know my story and know everything, like and how I am, like, and I pop up with that, like,
What's
like,
going on?
yeah, exactly. That's not even your.
What's happening here?
Yeah, like what happened to this dude? Like what's going on? Like that's not even your thing. So that's all I'm saying. Like that's just how I feel. I'm not saying people can't change, but I'm just saying like that's just not my thing right now. This is like I'm excited about this. I love amethyst. What I'm saying? And that purple is always just something I always love. Like that's one of my favorite colors.
Same.
Royalty.
Purple and green.
Yup. Exactly.
2 favorite colors.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
I like all kind of greens too. I'm an Eagles fan, so
I like that dark green
that
too.
Dark green, that teal.
Yeah.
That shit. I like that. Yeah. I always like green.
Yeah.
Green, black, purple. Yeah. Yup. But what we talking about? What we doing?
So, shit. I was trying to see what was going on in the fucking, going on in the world. Normally, I like to have one little.
Oh yeah, I'm with that.
Little like real world topic. You know what I'm saying?
Real world segment. Let's do that.
Let's see. Oh, we could talk Ja. Either Ja, Krishan and Blueface. Yeah, them two. Because it doesn't seem like anything else is in the news.
Let's do. I mean, I don't know none of them people, but I mean, we can do off of what I've seen. I've seen more recently about Blueface and
old girl
and Krayshawn. Yeah.
How you feel about that, man? You having a baby with a chick like that? As an artist.
As an artist, I mean, I don't know. Like, look, check it out. I don't know. I've seen a lot of shit, right? But I don't know the inside of that shit. But me personally, that's not what any of my past relationships have ever looked like.
Right.
So it's just like
can't relate.
I can't relate to that. Like I don't know. Because like I feel like I've been with girls that kind of look and move like Krayshawn, but when they get with me, they not. They submit. They kind of submissive. Like they're not really like trying to punch me in my face and fight me. Like
I feel like
they riding for me.
A lot of chicks they front. They front for their friends and for this for socials.
Social media. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It would be like, oh, they talking all this shit on socials and Twitter and shit like that. But then as soon as you see them, oh, baby, I'm sorry, and they sucking your dick.
Man.
It's like, God damn.
But nah, it's what there is a girl culture out here that like anytime like they coddle each other, and like they
That's a fact.
like even if they're wrong or something, like
they get advice from each other,
and that advice is always like on some shit that's like,
girl, you ain't do nothing wrong.
Exactly,
that nigga crazy.
Exactly. So it's like they don't ever get any accountability, not from their friends.
No, not at all.
So
those are the main ones that are
have
enabling.
friends, most of these girls claim like they can't have homegirls, like they don't got homegirls because like, a lot of girls say that. I hear a lot of females that I run into be like, yeah, I don't even have girlfriends, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So.
Like I like for my first time meeting people and shit like that, for us to be able to get a hold, like just a grasp of auras and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For us to be able to, see where the connections is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. I like the music. I like the choices that you're making right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
which choices you talking about?
The choices in music, like the way you're going, because it's different.
Hey.
It's something I ain't never heard before.
Hey.
I've never talked to somebody in Vegas like yourself, because everybody that's here does R&B or rap strictly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and I got some, and I definitely make that too. And I make everything, honestly. I just promote I strictly front run making Dirge. Like, but if you really look around through my discography, I make like 80s music. I make like synthwave stuff like that. Like I make like some rock. I got a whole nother alias, named Metapunk. You can go check that out. That's straight up like rock, like music that's gonna come out of that. And then I make like regular rap, boom bap, trap. Like I had like a whole trap phase when I was living on Mount Hood and Lake Mead, and like
Okay.
Lake Mead and Nellis. Like when I was really out there doing that around that age. I've been out here since I was 15.
Yeah.
So and the same way I got put out of my mom's house and sent out here, same way I ended up getting out of my dad's house. So before at a young age. So it's like niggas was doing what I was doing. So I really had a whole phase where that's what I was rapping about, 'cause that's what I was going through. And then once I phased out of that, I was like, all right, yeah, that shit ain't for me. I'm gonna move on to something else. That's what I did. So the music is always an example of like periods in my life. That's why I try to release it in chronological order.
I feel that.
Because it's just if you listen from the mixtape stuff first, because you got to hear all that stuff first. That's the precursor type stuff. Listen to all that or whatever. If you really like looking for the artistry, you mean. Listen to all that, and then come through Haze of Aquarius 2, because that's where Dirge come from. That's where Dirge got started for me personally, when I made Sweet with Double R to God, because I started doing songs with Oni Inc., and when he was putting me on songs and I was getting off on like Warzone and Run It Up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I was trying to get on a song with this dude named Young Pharaoh, who was like, I was listening to his information, his lectures and shit like that back at that time. So I was trying to get to him, but he wasn't listening. But I also rocked with his boy Double R to God, because they had like a tape together. So I used to listen to that, So and he always had this dope ass voice too. So I tapped in with him. He hit me back, but he was trying to get into the Dirge. He's like, I'm trying to do some of that Dirge shit you doing type shit. So I went and got a beat from one of my Dirge producers, and bam, we got on that song and made Sweet. Now Sweet was the original version of it. It's on the Haze of Aquarius 2. So then when I made the remix with Oni Inc. and shot the video, I don't know if you've seen the video, but it's a video on YouTube, D McKenzie Sweet. It's like we going crazy, and then that's the sound I kind of like. That's what got like most people's attention to me. Then I started coming out with stuff like Poser and Badass and BDB. Like that's the shit people like to sing. Like when I perform on Sunday, like they probably gonna want to hear like something like that. But I'm actually finna take it back, I think. I'll probably do one new one, I think, like I know they want to hear, and then I'm gonna take it back to Haze of Aquarius 1.
Okay.
Because somebody recently told me at Sauce Night, they was like, bro, my favorite song about you is this one, but you don't ever play that song no more. I was like, damn, you right. And that was about my dad and my daughter.
Yeah.
It's like some family shit, some grinding shit. Like I'm on a hustle for my family, kind of song. So I'm like, yeah, I'm finna play that on Sunday, and I'm probably finna play like, Badass or BDB or something.
Give them nostalgic vibes, man.
Yeah, man.
That's what you gonna do.
Because that's when I was really like singing. Like you can really hear me sing. You know what I'm saying? Like I could sing, I could rap, croon, I could do. I could get in where I want. I can get in where I want to fit in. Like
I feel that
on a beat. Like so. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I want you to let the people know where they can find the music, man. Let them know where they can find you. Yeah, and just tag all your pages and everything like that.
Yeah, man. You can find me on all music platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, whatever you use, Pandora. A lot of older people tell me Pandora. I'm like, I'm on there too.
Damn.
Look. Yeah.
Pandora?
Yeah,
it's still a thing?
Yeah, it's still buzzing. Yeah, a lot of people over the age of anybody over the age of I don't know, 38 to 40. Anybody over that age is liable to tell me, especially females, is liable to tell me that they still use Pandora. And I'm like, well, I'm on there too. Just look. And Pandora's like the only one I actually have to go contact them and tell them to pull up the barcodes of my albums and stuff to have my updated stuff on. But everything else gets updated automatically from my distributor.
Right.
But yeah, I'm on all streaming platforms at D McKenzie. It's D dot space McKenzie, D McKenzie. And all social medias at D McKenzie Music, but the music is MUZIK. And yeah, all that is the same on everything. So Twitter, Instagram. I'm on Tumblr. I'll be going live on Tumblr because Tumblr. I just found out about Tumblr Live. I like it though. I feel like it's pretty free.
Is the engagement cool?
Yeah, it feels pretty cool. Like when people really tap in, I get more engagement on there than I do Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And for a long time too. They stay on there. People really just sitting on Tumblr Live.
You be on Twitch too?
Yeah, I be on Twitch too.
Okay.
But I be lagging on Twitch because well, no, I get on Twitch for like gaming. Like
Game with
I play well, I do a couple things. I play Warzone.
what system?
I'm on P4 with it. P4 Pro.
All right. You a nigga who could play games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Xbox niggas
Yeah.
ain't. Don't tell me that you're playing Madden and fucking 2K, nigga.
Nah.
Everybody can do that.
No, yeah.
Are you playing Spider-Man, nigga, when it come out?
Nah, I'm gonna lie just because I don't game that much. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm on the music and I'm a father too.
I'm a father. I got 2 kids.
Yeah, I just got one, but and I live alone. Work 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? So
Feel that. I
I'm
feel
on the
that.
grind, and I'm trying to like make this music career really like do something for me. So I try not to game too much, too long. But I
Does
get on
take
there.
away.
I really get on there. I like to get on there. I like to get on there to make content. So I like to get on there to, with other like local rappers and shit. And play and get on there and just be talking shit, gaming, like making funny clips, like what I'm saying, like bodying.
I feel like that's what
with
a lot of the rappers should be doing.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I know. Me and Chosen Rude.
Oh, you know Chosen?
Yeah, we just met at my last interview.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We linked up and we've been rocking pretty tight. He's solid as shit. So, we just had each other on the game the other day. We finna get off on that shit. Make some videos and some shit. Cause I stream and I record every time I play. Every time I play, just in case. I go crazy and like, and then I just put my music. I put my music behind it, and I put it on like Twitch or TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I'm big in the multiverse. I like the VR shit. So like,
who you talking about? Add me on there. I got an Oculus.
What's up? You on what metaverses are you in?
Well, the metaverses I haven't really tapped in because that shit is complicated to me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know where I'm supposed. Because if you go in there by yourself,
what do you do on Oculus?
I play the games.
What games?
I play the one that's like
Population 1.
Population 1.
I got Population 1. We can run it.
I play. There's another shooter like not pistol.
No, I got one called Contractors.
I need to get that one because that one's like Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
I need that one.
My boy Billy put me on that.
I got
Shout out Billy 7.
I got the Madden shit, of course.
Madden on Oculus?
Hmm?
I ain't got that. I ain't heard of that.
Yeah, they got Madden on Oculus. You just the quarterback though.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. They can have you doing everything. Your house would be fucked up.
I know, like, yo, you be in the house, like, really fucked up, like, hitting the wall.
Drunk one night, just if you the running back, man, take you back to your high school days. Your dad gonna run through the glass.
Don't fucking do it. Don't you do it.
But yeah, I'll be on Oculus, bro. Like I just be trying to find people so that way I can do shit with them.
Bro. I'll give you some properties, bro.
Hook me up, bro. Like just send me your information.
Bet we're gonna do that because look, I'm in this multiverse. I'm in this metaverse called Multiverse Online, right? Mm-hmm. And my boy, shout out B-boy Steve, he told me to get in there to just buy property and shit. At the time, like, cause he's like, you never know this shit. I was like, I bet. So I got in there and I started getting property and shit. And then eventually, I had so much property that when the time came for them to start selling the land, I was a majority property owner in the area, and I was able to get like a week head start on buying the land. So I bought 2 plots of land for like $50, right? Now you can't get a plot of land for like less than like $950 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I never even looked
in the metaverse.
In the metaverse right now, like it's a multiverse. It's called Multiverse Online. It's a metaverse. That's what you got to understand the concept.
There's different ones.
There's different metaverses. So in this metaverse that I'm in, it's called Multiverse Online. Shout out Gamer Sand, the creator. He on Twitter. He he's a real personal. Or not personable or like connectable or whatever or reachable. Available. You can talk to him. You can tweet him and stuff, and he probably respond like. Yeah. Shout out Recovering Addict. He the one who like that's his name. That's his name. But like he put he was one of the people putting people on to like how this thing pop off. Like it's a bunch of people in there that like I was in there like it's like beta. I don't even think it's came out for real. Like completely come out like no commercials and shit like that because it's like beta. But we've been in there owning and rocking for a long time. Like and it's just expanding.
Yeah.
But. Also, the reason I'm in there, the reason that made me stay in there is because my music. This shit everything with me always comes back to the music. Like, so you can go in there and like I can like so I have like a whole apartment. Say I own this whole tower, right? Each floor, when you go in, like the big screen is playing one of my songs. Like it's like the first song of the album. And you go to the next floor, it's the next song. You know what I'm saying? And then there's pictures and shit all around the wall that go with that song, that come from that song, like information about it. It's like a whole little tour you could take. Like, then I got like a whole complex that's connected. Like, I drew it out, and then I made it because there's locations you can create that, and then you can make those. Then each of those locations will have like 2 doors in them. You can make those 2 doors like take you to another place. So I'll make that shit go to these apartments or something that these real places that I own. These real places that I own. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever thought about putting like making music in there, put a studio in there, just make music in the metaverse?
See that I would have to be able to code to do that. Like they would probably let me and help me do it if I knew how to, like, if I had like a whole like they like,
don't they have like a person that's like
they a small team type shit.
So if they help somebody else, you really can't.
They got volunteers. Like, I'm a volunteer, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't be doing shit. Like,
I got you.
I'll be doing my shit. But like they're like a small team, so they be saying, like, I've looked into it, and it's like, if you want it, it costs a lot of money, first of all, and then second of all, you got to come with like the whole coding of how this is gonna operate, like how's it gonna work. But then there's other metaverses, like Facebook's one that they got called Horizon Worlds, I think, right? And in Horizon Worlds, there's a place called the Stew, or like the Studio, and it's like, that place is like, you could just create like a place. It's like a cloud, like a platform floating.
Yeah, I know what Horizon is. I've been on Horizon.
Yeah, bet. So it's like, it's a place that's like a stew. Somebody built a stew in there. Okay. And you can go in there, niggas in there freestyling. Like, there's like 2 sides. Like, you can walk around down the hallway and come into the booth area, right? And it's like, whoever got the headphones on, like, you got to pick the headphones up and walk up to the mic and like,
and then you really got to get in there.
Yeah, like you could freestyle and like everybody hear you.
Turn the beat on.
It's like, yeah, exactly. Like, you the priority voice in the room, and everybody hear you. And then like on the other side of the glass, it's like a bunch of people in there. They be in there like, you can change the beat.
Yeah.
And then like it'll say the name of like it'll say like, if you want to send in your beats to be played here, send them here. And then it's like,
that shit, put it in.
You like, he'll above that is like, on the wall is like the name of the beat and who made it. You know what I'm saying? So niggas is in there really like ciphering, and just like, I don't think they record. I don't know. I ain't been in a minute, so niggas could. We
definitely gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, niggas could be recording, but yeah, we can go. We should go rolling up in there.
Let's do that shit, because I'm thinking if I can maybe make like a podcast in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying?
That would be.
That would go crazy.
Bro.
That would go crazy.
I'm not mad at that. Like, look, it's dudes in there that started making the news in there. Like,
come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they started making like,
little
news shorts. It was like little shorts. Like the company is called Infinifilms.
Okay.
This is called Multiverse Infiniverse. Or no, it's called Multiverse Online, right? But inside the multiverse is the Infiniverse, which is where all the apartments and the buildings and everything is. And, and then they make like monuments and statues and shit in there. Like, there's like a monument and statue of like the first family from what's the family from Tulsa, Oklahoma? You know what I'm talking about?
When the massacre happened?
Wall Street, yeah. The ones who had the car. It was like,
I don't remember
like,
the name.
The Williams family. I'm telling you, yeah. They're called the Williams family, bro. They were like the first black family with a car in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But there's like they built a statue for them. Like, there's like a bunch of statues all over the place. But like, that's just like the most memorable one for me personally. You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
Mm-hmm. The pyramids.
No, that's not it.
No.
No, sir.
The first black.
No. Yeah, oh God. Not first. I'll probably
right here.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Yeah, it says the pyramid family.
Yeah.
The pyramid family based out of Stabilizer. Yeah, it was them.
Nah, I'm not looking for the first black family. I'm talking about the first one with the whip, man.
With the car?
Yeah, they was in the whip. Like, they owned a couple businesses. Like, they was like, when Black Wall Street was busting, like, they was like, it might not be the Williams, but I don't think it's the Pyramids.
Okay.
But it could be. I believe it's the Williams. But it's like, what, like, with a car, like, put the car in there. Put Williams. Just put Williams. Williams family was a prominent family that lived in Greenwood District of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Time of the massacre,
known as Black Wall Street. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah.
All right, got you.
Mm-hmm. They own like a garage, like a car garage. People get
there they go.
fixed. Like, there they go. Bam. There's a statue of that right there. Like a 3D statue. You can walk around. So like, that's what attracts people to an area, and then people buy around that. That's why and then like, every time somebody buys an apartment, the next one becomes more expensive. Yeah. So like, it costs money to move in over there now because it's already an attraction. It's already a tower, like a big old tower. And then people could move out and sell it back to the game or sell it to somebody personally that they know. or just put it up for sale and somebody might buy it at that price. But like, yeah, and this is real money.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah,
We getting
bro.
on that.
They got a whole statue of that. Like that's why it's the most memorable for me. You know what I'm saying? Of all the statues I've seen, like this the one that like stays.
Yeah.
That I like. First one I think of every time I think of a statue in the multiverse.
Yeah.
Bam.
Well, you got me sold because I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going. We're gonna check.
Look, there's like multiple whole black communities, bro.
Yeah, I need that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like a Black Wall Street in there. You know what I'm saying? I think this might be where this is at, or where they built this at for that reason.
Yeah.
And then there's like a whole like people from Jamaica over here. People like bro, it's worldwide. And I'm meeting these people in my bedroom, talking to them, just like we talking right now.
Right.
Telling them about my music. I can hear them pulling it up on YouTube in the background. I can hear it. They playing my music video and shit. I'm like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I can pull a card out my wrist. Yeah. Like that's in a folder saved in my Google Drive. I can just throw any picture I want in this Google Drive, and it's connected to this. Like both wrists have a watch. It's connected to this, and I just pull it out. I pull that and then pass it to them. They can resize it, make it bigger. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And then they got whatever information I want to give them, whatever song, whatever video I want to tell them about. Like that. That's what sold me. That's what made me get in here, start buying all kind of shit, creating all kind of shit, connecting it, meeting people, talking to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of the only people that popped up in my live the other day was somebody I met in the multiverse.
Oh, that's fire.
That's what I'm saying. On Instagram.
That's fire. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like people be like, get strangers to support you. I am. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said that to me in my last pop. Big shout out Big Benji. Big Benji was like, man, fuck that getting support from your local artists, like niggas that rock with you. Get support from strangers. I'm like, bro, I am. Like, I didn't break it down then, but it's just like I hear it now. Like, yeah, definitely doing that, bro.
I feel that, man. I want to thank you for coming through, man. I want to thank you for telling your shit, man. Letting us know where this. Say it again. With the Drudge.
Yeah.
Letting us know what this Drudge shit really about, bro.
Yeah, man.
So
Definitely.
that was What It Is podcast, man. It's your boy.
Javari, 2-turn baby girl.
And we out.
You know what it is. Yeah. Keep the Lord.